If you have the answer to this question, you could be a rich individual. When will GTA 6 release? Now, one of the main points of conversation in the community is the release date. In case you haven't been keeping up, don't worry. On today's video, we're going to be talking about all the release date rumors and seeing if we can narrow down exactly when this game is coming out and see if we can make a little sense out of all the chatter. Welcome to Grand Theft Central. My name is Chaos. Drop a like, guys. Make sure you're subscribed with those notifications on. And let's go in order of validity. Now, the most legitimate rumors I've seen so far is the game is coming in 2023. It is confirmed that Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar's publisher, has a giant $89 million marketing budget set to be used between March 2023 and March 2024. Now, it's pretty obvious they have something big planned here, and this marketing budget isn't a rumor. This is confirmed. Now, to be fair, Take-Two does have a lot of big properties. They have NBA 2K, they have BioShock, but when you look through their lineup of games and how much money they spend on marketing every year, it looks to me like GTA 6 is the only thing they would spend that much cash on. Now, going with tradition, I'm guessing Take-Two will start marketing GTA 6 in early 2023, and then the game will drop in October or November of that year. So, if we're trying to make some truth out of confirmed information, this one seems pretty likely, and personally, this is probably the one I'm putting my money on. It's also worth noting that GTA 5 launched in 2013, so a 2023 release date for 6 would make sense as it would be the anniversary as well. GTA 5 turns 10 years old the same year that GTA 6 launches. I mean, it's a little bizarre to think that there would be a 10-year gap, but in terms of hype culture and events, I guess it makes sense. Now, if you've been watching the channel a little bit, you probably know one of the GTA voice actors actually has his own idea when the game is coming. We talked not too long ago about Stephen Ogg, who played Trevor in GTA 5, and during an interview a few years back, somebody asked him when GTA 6 was coming, at which point he responded by saying the game would take 78 years to make and that fans should do the math. Now, Stephen Ogg would probably know better than any of us when the new game is coming out. After all, Rockstar loves to add cameos and Easter eggs of previous characters into the games, and I think it's safe to assume that the GTA 5 characters will make a cameo appearance in GTA 6. And if we take Stephen Ogg at his word, that would mean the game's coming this year. Now, when he said 7 to 8 years, he was referring to GTA 5's release at the starting point, which means he believes GTA 6 is coming in either 2020, which is gone, or 2021. Now, I don't know. There's still a lot of time left on his prophecy to come through. Plus, we could even give him an extra year and say the game is coming 2021, 2022, which would mean we would be seeing some teasers pretty soon. Now, personally, I don't think the game is coming this year, but I think it's very possible it could be 2022. Rockstar probably doesn't want to release the game when most people still don't have a PS5 or an X, so maybe they're planning next year. I don't know. That would put GTA 6 at 2022, which I think is optimistic. I do have to say that Stephen Ogg probably has way better intel than you and me, so it's important not just to write off what he's saying. Take it with a grain of salt, but let's listen. Now, the third release date rumor I want to discuss is much less optimistic, and you guys probably are not going to like this. Some people have been saying the game was going to come out in 2023, but like we already talked about, production was set back a few different times. First of all, the pandemic delayed a ton of games over the last year or so. Most studios are working from home, and when you're working on a game as massive as Grand Theft Auto, that's probably not easy. Now, whatever the original release date was, the pandemic likely set it back another 6 months at least, which would make the game 2024. Now, there's those people who think Rockstar isn't done milking GTA Online yet, so to be fair, why would they? It's the biggest multiplayer platform out there. Despite being out 8 years, it's still raking in the dough. In 2020 alone, GTA 5 sold over 20 million copies, people. You guys can do the math. So, if this ended up being true when we were supposed to get it in 2023 and the pandemic pushed it back, that is a very, very unoptimistic 2024. I know, that would suck. Now, in terms of possible release dates, we've got 2023 from Take-Two's marketing budget, we've got before 2023 from one of the voice actors, and we've got after 2023 for more cynical fans. Now, personally, my money's on 2023. That gives Rockstar plenty of extra time to milk GTA 5 and online, but also keeps the doors open to build up hype for a new game. After all, I don't think anybody expected GTA 5 to continue selling so well after release, but it's happening, so you're going to ride the wave. My money's on spring 2023 reveal and official release in October of 2023. You give me your best guess on the release date, and I'll see you soon.